Hello everyone, I am back to do another collection video. I know I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately, but that's because I've been busy with school and college coming up and possibly work this summer. So I haven't had a lot of time to do reviews, but trust me, I will be sure to make all videos up to my special 100th video really soon. So hey guys, just bear with me and above all, enjoy the video. Today is May 12th, 2011, which is 1 year since Saban bought back the Power Rangers from Disney. So now we have good old Saban back in control of Power Rangers the way it's supposed to be. And so to honor this great occasion, I shall be showing off my collection, which has grown slightly a bit since February 2011. So how about we get to this little collection video, shall we? Up on the top is generally the same as last time. I got my Turbo Megazord... Turbo Megazord, Turbo Rescue Megazord, Omega Max Megazord, Robo Racer, and Kylo Zord, and my 4 Super Robot Monkeys from Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. I am still missing Kiro, however you say the name, and I'm also missing Antwari. If any of you guys know exactly where I can find these two, maybe on eBay or Craigslist, just let me know, and I just might buy them. Now this top shelf is still generally the same. I got my Tiger Zord, Ninja Megazord, and I got my Thunder Megazord. And now as you can see here, I got my 5 Samurai Rangers. Well, the Mega Rangers, that is. Pink, green, red, blue, and yellow. I also plan on getting the Gold Ranger, and I also might put him right up here on this top shelf. But then again, I actually might move these Rangers, so I may not get too comfortable with those Rangers up there, so who knows? This lower shelf is still generally the same. I got the Zeo Megazord, Red Zeo Battlezord, the Delta Squad Megazord, I got the Parazord, the Warrior Wheel, and I got the Brachiozord transforming Black Ranger figure. So as of now, this is as close to the Brachiozord as I'm ever going to get to in America. I know the Japanese one is really convincing, but it is really expensive, so probably not going to get it. Sorry, guys. On this shelf, it's still generally the same in my opinion. It still has the Shogun Megazord, the Super Zeo Megazord, Thunder Source Megazord over there in the back, and I got my 4 Bionicles. I am still missing Black and Brown, but I may not get them because I'm really not that big of a Bionicles fan anymore. But hey guys, you know, times change and so does my collection. And I also got Ninjor. Praise the Ninjor. So moving down to this shelf unit, it's still the same from last time. Delta Command Megazord and Artellatron. Cleaned them just the other month. Got dusty again. What is with you two? Now I got the Zenith Carrier Zord, not Megazord, Carrier Zord. I thought, it seems to be good enough to have its own personal shelf, so why the heck not? Got my Dragon Balls down here. I actually tried to make a wish the other day. Didn't work. Damn Akira Toriyama. I'm just kidding. I actually do like the guy. You know, I love him. Platonically, that is, not in... Don't know what you kids are thinking about. My humor. Here on my lower shelf unit, I got my 2 MMPR 2010 Megazords, Titanus and the Megazord. Not Dino Megazord, this is the Megazord. I don't know what Disney was trying to do, but this is the only true Megazord out there. This one makes more sense. Now, I know I have been planning to review Titanus since November. But you know, like I said, guys, school has really been catching up to me. So hopefully he will be reviewed sometime this summer, or maybe around the winter break for my college years. So we'll have that to look forward to. But don't worry, he will get a review very soon. Trust me. Would I ever lie to you? Don't answer that. Now, this shelf, it's still the same. It's been the same for about 2 years, I'm going to say. Yeah, about 2 years. I got my 3 main Big Bad Beetleborgs figures, along with Shadowborg. And I also got the 3 main attack vehicles. So that's actually pretty good. On this side, it's still the same with my Power Rangers. I got my red, white, and blue metallic MMPR movie figures. Still in good condition. I'm actually looking for black, yellow, and pink to just finish off the collection. But I haven't had time to look for them, so out of luck for me. I got my yellow MMPR Fliphead figure. I got my blue Turnkey Turbo Ranger, and I got my green Mini Ranger right there. I got my red Triassic Dino Thunder Ranger right there in the middle. And I got 6 of my 7 Super Legends. Lord Zed, the Gold Ranger, the Super Samurai Green Ranger mode, I think it's called. I keep on forgetting the name, but it's such a good Ranger, so I don't really have to give it a proper title. Or do I? But anyway, I got my white and green MMPR Rangers, and I got the Titanium Ranger. Again, like I said, this shelf really hasn't changed since about 2009. But then again, it's really not that big of a deal, because hey, these things are really good. And they really don't need to be changed. Now this shelf, it's still the same except for a few things, I guess. Again, like last time, I got all 7 SPD Rangers. I got all Power Rangers RPM figures. And I also got my 5 Space Rangers right there. Along with my special Beetleborgs figure right there in the back. Nice. And here I got all the figures to the MMPR 2010 figure line. Blue, yellow, green, red, white, pink, and black. Along with Goldar, the Putty, Fall 2010 Lord Zed, Alpha, and Zordon. I also have heard is that they actually are planning to release a Rita Repulsa figure sometime this fall. I don't know if this is legit. I think I saw a video of it with it being at a toy fair. But once I actually see it on, eBay or Amazon, then I will definitely buy it. I just need a legit source, and I think eBay or Amazon works good enough for me. So now, let's move up to the big shelf right here. So as you can see, it's still generally the same except for a few things. Well, first I'll show off my High Octane and Valvax Megazords from RPM. I really have been trying to get the other 2 Megazords, but they are very expensive, and usually when I find one that's really cheap, some idiot jacks it up like 20 or 30 bucks, and I'm thinking, forget it. It's not really worth the buy then. So here I got my red Dino Thunder Ranger along with the red Quadro Battleized thing. I keep forgetting the name, but it's so cool that I don't really care. It's such a good figure and animal dinosaur thingy. It's really worth the buy, but sadly for mine, it just doesn't transform. The joints are either too tight or something. But it doesn't really matter to me. As long as I have it, I'm complete. Now here I got my White Ranger figure along with my white Dragozord flyer. It's really nice to have around, although its head was broken off and it was super glued together, so apparently the head can never move again, unless I want to snap its neck. But that's the way it's going to stay for a while, or forever, so deal with it. Got Ark the Conqueror up there, voiced by Derek Stephen Prince, best voice actor in my opinion. And I got the Astro Mega Ship. I got the Delta Megazord and the Mega Winger from good old Power Rangers in Space. Really nice Megazords. Cannot go wrong with these. These are really great to your collection. Trust me. So now we're going to move down, and I want to show off my Pyramidas and Tor the Shuttle Zord. I know I have been planning to review Pyramidas since about late 2010, since I got him. But like I said, school's really been catching up to me, so I don't have a lot of time to really, fuss around with reviews. But trust me, he will be part of my countdown to 100 videos. So be on the lookout for that. And here I got my 2 Dragon Ball Z Scouters. Of course, these are put in Dragon Ball Z Kai boxes. I don't know why. But these will still be Dragon Ball Z toys as far as I'm concerned. Now here is my Walmart figure pack from the MMPR 2010 toy line. Not really the best figures in the world, and that's why they are not up on my shelf. Of course, my old Lord Zedd Walmart figure was up on the shelf, but that was back when I thought that was the only Lord Zedd available. But then the fall came around, and that new Lord Zedd, the new Lord Zedd came out, and well, sorry Walmart Zeddy, you're going back in the box. So we got that. So now moving up to like my personal favorite shelf. Let's start on my left. I got my 6 main Power Rangers Operation Overdrive figures. I got my 5 main Jungle Fury Rangers. And I also got my 5 Mystic Force Rangers, with of course red, yellow, and green being the Super Legends. And I also got my 5 Heroes line toys of the 5 regular Dino Thunder figures. They are worth the buy. I bought mine for about $10 to $15 each per figure. So I think that's a fair price since they were all in mint condition, but not anymore. And now here I got my 3 main, well, the 3 only Spirit Rangers from Jungle Fury, Bat, Shark, and Elephant. They are worth the buy, I will say. I actually was a little hesitant at first to get them, but it was worth it. I got a Silver Space Ranger, which now completes my Power Rangers in Space figure collection, which I say was really worth it. And I also got my big Green Ranger figure, which is only found in the Dragon Zord box from back in the 90s, so that's worth it. Now here I got my 6 main Wild Force Rangers, you know, black, yellow, red, blue, white, and Lunar Wolf. Got these for a good deal on eBay, which was good because it also was Christmas time, so ho 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 to me. And now I got my 6 main Ninja Storm Rangers, navy, yellow, red, green samurai, blue, and crimson. And of course you'll see that the Green Ranger here is the Super Legends, because the Super Legends just works for me, you know? You're probably asking yourself, why isn't he with his Super Legends family over there? I'll tell you why, because this one is just too good. That's right, he seriously is too good to be with his family. That's right. So now here we are at the very last part of this shelf. I finally got my Digimon figures, at least about 2/3 of the ones that I really want. I got Armadillomon, Patamon, Biomon, Agumon, of course, Gomamon, Veemon, Hawkmon, and Wormmon. Currently, I'm still missing Gabumon, Gatomon, Tentomon, and Palmon. And probably once I get those 4, I'll probably be done with my Digimon collection, since I'm not really a big fan of every single partner Digimon, or like, you know, every rookie and one champion. I just like those 12 just because they were the first Digimon that I ever really cared about. Of course, there are ones that I actually do like, such as, you know, Myotismon, and like, you know, Devimon, Edamon, Puppetmon. There are so many other Digimon which I actually like, but I probably might not get them just because I don't know how, you know, they would look at my collection, but who knows, I'll just have to figure that out along the way. So let's get one big shot of the collection, like this. I'm sure we can fit it all here in this one shot, can't we? Can we? I don't think we can. Okay, maybe we can. And as you can see, that little part of the shelf, so bare and empty, it's so naked. But who cares, because that will be filled up real soon, within the next year or so. But this video is not done. Oh no, sir, madam, or hermaphrodite. We shall have to move on to this side of the room. That's right, I got my 2 Ultra Zords, I guess you can say. But first, I'll just show off these other little trinkets I got. I got Digimon stickers. They're really nice. Got Agumon here. Got Gomamon. And I got Veemon. They're not really like that big of a deal to me, but I just got them just because they came with some Digimon, which I actually got in a little tiny little package. So, what the heck? It seriously was a nice package deal, so you might as well just take it. Now here I got the granddaddy Ultrazord of them all. The Ultrazord. That's right, the Ultrazord. Which of course consists of which contains the original Megazord, Dragonzord, and Titanus. As you'll notice, the chains are custom, meaning that I bought my own chains and I put them on Titanus. It just looks a little bit better, you know. The chains aren't so bulbous and flunky or whatever word makes it sound better. And possibly within the next few months, I actually will get to a review of this whole thing. Again, I'll probably do it in a breakdown style, which I'm usually used to doing with all my Megazords, except for a few. But we'll have to find out real soon. And now here I got my Space Ultrazord, I guess you could say. This is just like a little bit of a random Space Ultrazord, which of course has the Mega Voyager, and also of course the very big, very less expensive sometimes, and very, very phallic Silver Titanus. Again, guys, like I say, if you ever do see Silver Titanus, definitely pick him up. He is really worth the buy, because A, you don't really see him really cheap. For me, I got him for $40, which is actually pretty cheap, because all other silver Titanuses I've seen go for like $300 or $400. Too much for me, too much. So I say pick him up because A, he's really hard to find, and B, he really doesn't come cheap a lot. So pick him up when he actually goes for a cheap price. And now over here, just to finish off, I got these Dragon Ball Z, I guess you can say, cards, I guess you can say. I got Frieza here. Really nice Frieza. I got Super Saiyan Goku, which is really nice. I got Super Saiyan Trunks. Really nice. I actually do like the quality of all these pictures. And also, of course, I got Goku when Captain Ginyu takes over his body. Now these here little stickers or cards come with the Dragon Ball Z Kai Scouters. So definitely, if you actually do want all 4 of these little sticker or card thingies, I'm not sure what they are, but I'm just too lazy to find out. Definitely pick up the Scouters, because any real Dragon Ball Z fan would definitely want to pick those up. So let's just get one shot of these guys all together right here. And I guess that'll do it for this little video collection. Again, let's all be happy that this is the anniversary in which Saban bought back the Power Rangers from Disney, and we now once again got Power Rangers back under Saban's control the way it was supposed to be originally intended. So that's it, you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you around for another video, possibly a review. So take care.